Hi GC Queens, welcome back again to another GC content. If you are new here, hello, my name is Estelle. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve this detail beginners flawless makeup tutorial for women of color, for dark skinned women. If you are interested in this video, just keep on watching and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye. I'm going to start with my brows, and today I'm going to be using this my favorite brow pencil from Rimmel London. This is in black brown. I'm going to start sketching out my brows. So I like to use a spoolie just to see how far I have filled it in. That will give me guideline if I should go in or leave it that way. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade 338. It's 2 times lighter than my skin tone, but if you're a beginner, I will advise for the outer part of your brows, start up with your foundation and then go in with your concealer. I'm taking a little bit of my foundation and define this part of my brow. So I'm going to take my concealer and then I'm going to start from here. Okay. So I'm going to go in with this concealer brush. This is a little bit fluffy and dense at the same time. I'm going to use that to blend out my concealer. I'm going to go ahead, take that concealer, put it on my lid. I'm just going to pat that all over my lid. So to prime my face, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Jelly Primer, and I'll mix it with Rimmel Stay Matte Primer on the areas I go oily. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay, and I'm in the shade 355 Coconut. And just to add a little bit of color to it, because sometimes I find it looking orangey, I'll use the NYX Born to Glow in Cappuccino. These are all drugstore. To clean the upper part of my brows, I'll go in with the NYX Cappuccino. So to contour my face, I'm going to use the Revolution Stick Foundation in the shade F16. So you want to blend your contour upwards to the high point of your cheek. So you can use a different brush for this, but sometimes I just prefer to pinch it. Now for my concealer, I'll go back to my all-time favorite concealer, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, and this is in the shade 338. So because I like to mix two concealer just to brighten my under eye, I'm going to go again with this one here a little bit. Okay, so now to make sure we don't have any demarcation, I'm going to go back to my sculpting brush I used for my contour and merge everything together. I'm going to go back to my foundation brush. At this point, you can go in with your beauty blender and blend everything in, but if you're okay with it like this, just like I'm okay with it, you can go ahead and set your concealer so that it doesn't crease. To set my concealer, I'm going to use two setting powder, and this is the Fit Me by Maybelline in the shade medium, and this is 1 minute, guys. Okay, this is the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. I'm just going to mix these two. I'm going to use my beauty blender to set my concealer, and before you set your concealer, go back and blend it. Before you set it, blend it, guys. Just make sure you dab. When you take your powder, take off the excess, that way you don't apply too much, and you dab, gently dab it. Don't press it so much so you don't take out your concealer. We can now set other places. So at this point again, you can go ahead and do a reverse contour if that's what you want, but you want to make sure if you're doing that you dab it out fast. I'm going to set my whole face, take off this powder. If you're the type that like to bake, you can leave it and start doing other things, but I don't like to bake, so I'm going to use my powder and then take this off. The only powder I have here, but it's kind of discontinued, is the NYX No Filter powder. Because I'm kind of making this video drugstore, I'll stick with the NYX. You can use any powder you have. So you can see I'm gently, not like just gently dabbing it. You can see that everything will just go out smoothly. So to bronze out my face, I'm going to use the Morphe Glam Bronze in the shade Phenom. Using that same bronzer to just bronze out my nose. I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics Vanilla Orange Truffle Blush. This is how the inside looks like. I'm just going to use this to shade down here. There's a little bit of fallout in this. Dab off the excess. I'm going to use this Get Gorgeous Technic highlighting powder. I got it from Amazon. I know you keep wondering, is she not going to do anything to her eyes? Well, I'm going to do, but very simple. So this is the Revolution. So I'm going to use this Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose. I love this palette. It is easy to get any look. So going back to my powder brush, I'm just going to set my eyes. I'm going to use this orange shade here as my transition shade. Nothing serious, guys, just something cute and simple. I'm going to use this brown shade here and I'm going to go on my crease. This shade right here. Going back to that brown shade again. You can go ahead now, line your eyes, or you can just put on your mascara and wear your lashes again, but I want to deepen this a little bit. I'm going to use the black in this palette, this black here, and I'm just going to run it on my lash line. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to use the brown shade we used, this brown shade here. I'm going to just Using the Maybelline Kajal liner, and I'm using it to line my waterline. So for mascara, I'm going to use the Kiko Milano 3-in-1 mascara, and I'm going to use that to mascara my eyes. While the mascara is drying, I'm going to put on my glue and put on my lashes, and then we can finish up the lips. You know, that's the favorite part I love. So at this point, guys, you can stop if you're not the lash person and just go straight to your lips and, you know, fix yourself, and that's it. But your girl like to snatch everything. I went ahead and fixed the lash for this eye. We're going to fix this eye together. But meanwhile, let me show you guys how I fix my lash. My lash, I don't know if you guys can see, it's very coily. So I do go in with this and lash coiler, and I'll do it the reverse way. That way I'll just straighten it out and it's easy to apply my lashes. But if your eyelash is kind of straight and you don't find it difficult applying lashes, then you don't have problem. So I think my glue is tacky now. Sometimes you can, depending on the glue, I use this one from Kiss Lash Glue, so it doesn't take much time. You feel like you've placed it very well and you feel like it's very tacky now, you can press it down to your natural lashes. I like to go back with my mascara and just blend both of them in. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop BFF4 lip liner. So I'm going into NYX cream lipstick in Downtown Beauty. Next, I'll use the Maybelline Nude Embrace lipstick. Nothing too glossy, just perfect. You guys, I'm not doing anything to this hair. This is just as simple as I want to look. Nothing too serious. I'm going to use the Morphe setting spray to set my face, and we're done for this look. Alright, my queens, we've come to the end of this flawless, detailed, beginners friendly makeup tutorial for dark skinned women of color. And I love how this makeup look turned out. So beautiful, so gorgeous. I am so proud of what I did, you guys. I don't know if it's actually showing on the camera the way I'm seeing it here. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and thumbs up this video if you find it helpful. and I will see you in my next video. Stay gorgeous and stay juicy. Until my next video, bye guys.